Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Before we get into this hot mess of a country, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you could hit the bell 3 times, give me a thumbs up, because I think you're going to like it here. All right, let's get into the mess that we call the U.S. Epstein's former girlfriend, Stacy Williams, says Felon 45 and Jeffery played a groping game in 1993. Jeffery confirmed the actions to Michael Wolff. Michael Wolff interviewed Jeffrey Epstein, and he said, yeah, this happened. Now, this lady, Stacy Williams, she came on MSNBC, I think, just the other night. And she told this story, and I saw this story told on YouTube also. And she said after it was all done, she goes, I was just in a state of shock, which is why I let him grope me, because he did it right in front of Epstein. And I just was like shocked. Is this really happening? And this is the story. She's with Jeffrey. It's kind of like, they're going out, kind of like a boyfriend, kind of not, but they're seeing each other. And he goes, let's go see Felon 45. And she goes, okay. So Felon 45 and Epstein were just sitting there talking. And then Felon 45 starts touching her everywhere, like a lot, in front of Jeffrey, and they just keep having a conversation, like he's not even doing that with his hands. What? So, and they asked her, like, why didn't you stop him? She goes, when it happens to you like that, it's just, you're in shock. Like, and I can see that you're just in shock. Like, you're like, is this happening to me? And they're just talking, having a conversation like everything's normal. So when she leaves with Jeffrey, Jeffrey starts scolding her and yelling at her, why'd you let him do that to you? Blah, blah, blah. So she was still stunned, because she was just like, I don't know. Like, why would you let him do that to me? Okay, it was weird. And so later on, I guess she realized that it was a plan. Like, Jeffrey was trying to say, it was like a little joke to them. Like, grope my girlfriend and see if she does anything. See what happens. These two are disgusting. All right, so let's find out. Let's just do an open read on this and see what the cards have to say. Clear Spirit. Epstein's former girlfriend, Stacy Williams, says Felon 45 and Jeffrey played a groping game in 1993 on her. Spirit, should I use Mystic Red Oracle? No. Clear Spirit, should I use Mystic Black Rose? No. Okay. Clear Spirit, should I use Heart's Hidden Secrets? No. Clear Spirit, should I use Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot? No. Clear Spirit, should I use Age of Aquarius? No. Okay. Clear Spirit, should I use True Crime? No. Clear Spirit, should I use What Lies Beneath? Yes. Okay. All right. So we're going to shuffle What Lies Beneath, and I'll be right back. Okay. So Epstein's former girlfriend, Stacy Williams, says Felon 45 and Jeffrey played a groping game. All right. Open read. Don't want to hear it. This, I believe, is her reaction. Like, she was just so, look at the girl's face. Like, did this just happen to me? I feel insane. I think that's what this card is saying. Anger management. This is also how she felt. What a way to feel. You're so angry and disgusted about what happened to you that your head is on fire. But at the same time, you're like, did this really happen to me? Yeah, I would be in my feels about, she's in her feels about it. Yeah, because that's disgustingly horrible. This says pregnancy test, and it says unsure, pregnancy scare, positive, negative. And I think what we hear on this card is that this was not a positive experience, it was a negative experience, and she was unsure of actually what's happening. Like, what are you doing? It was just negative and scary. And then, yeah, Felon 45 and Epstein, they already knew the tea. They had planned this. Like, I'll let you grow up on my girlfriend and let's see how she reacts. She said that she was a model when this happened. She was very young. She was a model. And she was over 18, but she was a model. And she said in the modeling agency, she had to protect herself. And she had a reputation of standing up to men because they were constantly trying to hit on her. And so, you know, she was a fighter. So they wanted to test her fight. I hate nothing about you. She hates everything about both of them. This whole Epstein is going to cause bank failure, not bank failure, but White House failure. His removal. This is about Felon 45. He's fake as hell. She thought before she went up to Trump Towers that, you know, he had the mask on, right? That he was a businessman. He's a stand-up guy. You know, he's Jeffrey's friend. He's a movie star. He's a reality star. So that's why she went up there. She thought she could trust him. Huh. That mask was on. Well, the mask is off now. She knows exactly who he is. A disgusting pig. Yeah. This is going to be this whole thing with Jeffrey Epstein is going to be a part of falling apart, falling into pieces. Him and his White House. Bank failure. Failure of his White House, his presidency, and of him. Because of Epstein files. Because of him and Epstein. Promiscuous. This is a girl laying on a bed, bra and jeans. Epstein files. Of how they treated women, period, how they treated underage girls. Because Felon 45 has been betrayal, both Felon 45 and Epstein. Betrayal, deceit, backstabbing, traitors. They cannot be trusted. So yeah, the cards here say that this all happened. And then Epstein, in another email, or when he was talking to Wolf in an interview, said, yeah, that happened. Let's ask a few questions. Clear Spirit, was she, after this happened, was she in shock and horror and also angry all at the same time? Is this what she was experiencing? Yes. Clear Spirit, did she not stop him because she was frozen with fear? Yes. When you're not expecting something like that, you could just be like, I've heard this before, where you just freeze, where you're like, because your body is in such shock that this is even happening to you. Clear Spirit, already knowing the tea, is this the plan that Felon 45 and Epstein had to test her out to see how she would react from being felt up? Yes. These two are disgusting. Clear Spirit, is this Jeffrey Epstein disgustingness. Is this going to be a big major part of Felon 45's removal? Yes. Falling apart, falling into pieces. Yes. Okay, you guys, that's it for this one. So I want to make sure if I was going to ask any other questions. Yes, that is it for this one. All right, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, leave them below. Anything you want me to read on, leave that below. You guys remember, if you'd like to participate in Christmas is Canceled and so is Black Friday, we would love for you to do so. Just like we taught Disney a lesson with the Jimmy Kimmel thing, we need to teach these companies a lesson too. All right, you guys, that is it. Keep your teacups full. Do something to make yourself happy. Love, peace, and happiness. And I will talk to you guys in my last video coming up shortly. Toodaloo.